So start again. City of Sutherlin Planning Commission meeting Tuesday, January 17th, 2023, 7 p.m. Let's rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Introduction of media. Multitasking. Checking. So no media. So first thing on the agenda is election of chair and vice chair. And Tom is still on the commission as well, so just not here tonight. Does anyone have any nominations or input?
I don't want to do it.
Or want to volunteer.
Or volunteer?
Is it just reading of minutes and whatnot? Going through
It's being the one and,
Sure.
starts the meeting.
And we help facilitate as you go along, so.
I would say as long as everybody knows my situation here, I'll volunteer.
So, so Norm is on vacation several months, but he's available via Zoom, right? Some of the months. So, I don't know if you want to.
So we need both chair and vice chair.
I think right now Tom was vice chair last year. So if somebody wants to nominate
I'm not.
for president,
If you want to do it. Okay. A second. Do you want to do the vice now?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Then I'll nominate Alan for vice.
Second. Do I need a second? Sure.
As long as it's not me.
I don't like it.
Oh, I never had this last time.
Oh, so we actually need to do the official. You just do it all in one motion.
Motion.
so they're all in favor for Norm to be chair. Aye.
Aye.
All in favor of Alan to be vice chair.
Aye.
Good job. Now it's over to you.
Okay. Approval of the minutes for the meeting of October 18th, 20. I'm writing this tonight.
See, now you want it.
Now I have to have it. Approval of the minutes of October 18th, 2022. Everybody read the minutes?
motion to pass the minutes.
Have any questions about the meeting?
Here,
It's just a
second.
review
I'll second
from last year, right?
Yeah, so the last.
Last meeting we had last year.
Okay, Commissioner Woods,
Yes.
Commissioner Hogsett,
Sorry,
do you approve the minutes?
I do.
Commissioner Sarnoski?
Aye.
And Chair Davidson.
Aye.
Don't hear me.
Okay, next item, the year 2022 in review.
Yeah, so
We did off and on a lot of stuff.
what?
We did off and on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So in this, just kind of, since we knew we had to have a meeting tonight, put this together, kind of let you know what is going on kind of in the planning land use side of it. This doesn't include like Christie's economic development world or a lot of urban renewal stuff. It's just kind of overviews, land use, meetings, trainings, how many things we've approved, what we've talked about here. A lot of things you guys see in the activity report each month, typically, or every other month. That's a good breakout of like Ford's Pond or any street improvements that we're involved in as well. Do you guys have any questions or?
I have a question on, how do you guys prioritize which roads are going to get repaired or repaved or whatever? How does that happen? Do you guys have like a metric or some kind of rubric?
So when
Is it
we did
just
our
gonna be-
transportation system plan in 2020, we started at like 17 or 18, but you were part of that.
Yeah, I remember that.
So our public works director had put together a spreadsheet of all the city streets and their conditions. And I'm actually doing a report to ODOT on the federal classifications that reflects those, whether they're deteriorated or not. And it used to be we did like a slurry seal and then we did an overlay, which was like the grinding inlay. Now we do more of the, we're sticking more to the overlays, as I've understood our public works director. You guys are actually the transportation commission. And so right now he's just kind of taking the worst street at the time and working towards improvements as funding allows. Like Everett was the last street that we had done under the construction. And so.
Some of them are just bigger jobs too, like on Plus Street, the
Right.
one in front of my office, the
Right.
base is messed up too, so you can't just seal it, you gotta tear the whole thing out.
And there's a lot of
Yeah.
utilities in that street and stuff like that. So a lot of it depends on the funding that's allowed versus the job that's needed. So,
And also, probably also weather probably has something to do with it too. But,
and we try to bid them earlier because they
the
did
urban-
come back
the
last.
urban renewal stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's some parking, isn't there some parking lots? There's just other,
Just to see what up the best we can.
to be,
Okay.
paid.
So we are moving forward. That's the engineering should be completed on the one that's behind backside. Well, there's two lots that we purchased, that's back there. So that should be, maybe completed this summer. As Soon as we get the engineering, then we'll be able to go out to bid with that.
What's the use for that? Like, is it just for serve or is it?
Yeah, it's just downtown parking,
Public-
so
public
kind of like the
parking.
streets.
So some of those that are residences will have access to it?
Well,
There will be signs because we did them in the municipal code. So like
So they
the
won't-
cars
they
that are
won't park
broke
their
down,
extra vehicles or whatnot? Okay.
because they are under the city ownership now, the police can actually enforce and have them towed, where they're under private ownership, it's more up to the individual property owners to take care of that.
That's good. Cool. Keep saying.
And we did recently purchase the corner of Everett and South California, the old transmission shop, and then the lot next to it, well, lots both sides of it. And so that's as part of the urban renewal as well. So I believe we'll be eventually tearing down the building and then working with the urban renewal task force group to see what we want to put there.
Are they still having meetings?
Well, we haven't had one in a
I
while.
was gonna say, I haven't gotten any notifications.
Because there's not been any new applications or anything. I've been talking to a lot of people about bringing those applications, but then we'll get started on some of this too. And this funding goals.
Is there any more storefronts that are slated to start?
The
The
liquor store is one.
the drugstore, yes, the liquor store, Rotary, and the computer store, so the whole end. They are all approved and they're in their design phase. Gary Fadness is working with them on designing that. And then I've been working with Sutherlin Drug, and then I've had a couple other inquiries. So.
What about the lot next to Sutherlin Drug where you have their parking?
think,
Liberty tax, so they're
Tax
gonna,
usually did MDC and MDS, they purchased that lot? Or the
No.
parking lot gear?
oh,
they purchased that lot, but the lot next to where Liberty Tax was on the corner of North
Oh,
State.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so they're gonna improve that parking, take the building down, improve the parking lot and do drive-through.
That charging station, is that privately owned or is the city gonna own that?
It's private. Well, it's
the-
owned by Tesla. The property is owned by someone out of Portland, but
Are they
leasing,
leasing it from the city?
no, it's not the city's.
it's leasing it from a private property
Oh,
owner.
okay, gotcha. So do you guys get any economic impact off that?
Through the Power franchise.
Okay.
Anything else on the done this past year. We'll plan to do this year.
Yeah. So I noticed that that Fort McKay build
Hmm.
kind of slowed down. Are they still on track to go, or they put
I
it on
think-
pause?
So phase one, they're trying to wrap up all their engineering to get that first phase finalized where they have all their infrastructure improvements done. And that way they can record that subdivision plat, start construction, which I got some of the engineering reports on Friday. So they're hoping by March to start
Still
building a
thinking
couple
it'll get
lots.
still better. Gotcha.
Nope, they're still pushing forward.
Looks like that emergency.
Evergreen.
Yeah, so that's kind of.
Yeah, I think the last anticipated date I heard was April. Didn't see it
Really?
overriding in April.
That's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Anything else on that? Okay, we go on to monthly activity report.
So yeah, so like those first few items on here, it talks about the commercial zone properties, Ford's Pond, grants, downtown transportation. Those are the things that like the year in review don't include. So just an update on Ford's Pond.
We talked about a few of these things, yeah.
Yeah, they're usually on here each month.
Right.
It's just updated wherever they're at in that process.
They're waiting for another grant. Or-
For Fort Pond.
Yes.
So, we are working with the architect and engineer in order to move forward on 5 of them, I believe. And so, hopefully all of it is completed by this fall.
And Brian met with Ron Tech about the bathroom.
The restroom of the buildings.
$1 million bathrooms.
Well, we have to make way for turtle crossings, so signs so they know which direction to go.
Okay.
So, yes.
Yep.
Because, it's like people read signs, so turtles, I guess. We can't get people to read signs, but
Adam, thanks. Some more fine stuff.
I'll make a turtle sign. Turtle signs would be fun.
Just down here.
Some Little
We get a bell.
animated arms. I'll even write it in turtle.
And Braille, please.
Sure.
Nice, I love
We'll
it.
just
I
make
didn't
it-
know you spoke turtle.
I'll make it up.
Would you
Nobody
know?
gets to tell me what I speak. I identify as turtle.
You can identify as turtle. I think that's it right there.
Okay. fine.
Certified.
Okay, public comment. No public here. No public online.
Nope.
Okay, commission comments.
Is there
Any
anything you
comments?
guys like to see this year? Do,
Well, it sounds like things are moving in as the weather improves to spring and summer, some of the stuff that's been seemingly on pause with the build outs.
Yeah.
The storefront improvements, the retail. We'll start taking traction, start moving. So what are right-of-way applications? What is that?
so anytime you're doing work within the platted right of way, so like how Central's say 80 feet platted right of way, you're doing work like a Vista, Charter, even you and your driveway,
Mhm.
you submit a right of way permit with the city.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so when you see like Pacific Power or any of these utility companies, 9 times out of 10, they have submitted their permit.
Gotcha.
8 out of 10 maybe.
So those
Yeah, I was gonna
guys
say,
are sticking those new power, those new poles and stuff.
Yeah, the upgrade.
One thing I'd like to say, the trees look nice.
Oh, thank you. I'm just glad they made it this year.
Yeah,
They made it through a couple windstorms.
Yeah.
yes.
I even went down there a couple times in the middle of the night while it was really blowing. They weren't moving.
No, I noticed that. So I want to come in and say, "Are you kidding?"
Please.
Okay,
Only handrail got damaged in the taking of it down.
Oh, did they? I missed it.
You'll notice a handrail's missing at the stage,
Oh, no.
the big pole.
Okay. All right, then we will adjourn the meeting at 7:16.